It's Tuesday, July 1st, and I'm going for a walk with the Pocket 3. It's been a while since I used it, and I'm at an area called Vigdel, and going up towards Vigdel Fortress, where there are a lot of World War II bunkers. And today I have brought a flashlight, a torch, because I want to enter some of those bunkers. I've been there many times, but I've always forgotten to bring my flashlight. So it's an overcast day. We had a very heavy rain during the night and most of the day, but now it has cleared up. But it's still very cloudy, and but the temperature is good. I think it's around 16-17 degrees Celsius. So this area was heavily fortified during the Second World War. Most of the fortifications and the bunkers were built early or summer of 1940, and they were the southernmost part of what they call Festung Stavanger. I tried to read up on some facts about this area, and I found I had I think I had 3 flak guns, which I believe are anti-aircraft guns, and I also had a couple of anti-ship guns that could shoot 19,000 meters distance, and those were some very old guns from the First World War that was brought up to Norway and put in position somewhere around here. So there is a special bunker that I want to explore today, because I think it is just on the other side of this hill someplace. It's just a stairway going down underground. I think we will see it when I get round this bend here. If I remember correctly, yeah, here it is. So that's where I'm going, but first I just want to pop inside this little bunker, because I see the door is open. So I think this was where one of those flak guns were stationed. And just want to have a look inside this room here. I think I have a stronger flashlight. Okay. So there are some artwork on the walls here. This is pretty cool. So the place I want to explore today is this funny looking entrance. There's a stairway going down, and it looks like this. So I brought a headlamp and the flashlight. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think it is World War II related, because this area was, or this complex was also used by the Norwegian Air Force, I think, after the war, and it was decommissioned quite late, maybe 2007 or something. So this is a pretty modern looking fuse box. And there's actually a bird's nest there. So that was rather underwhelming. I had imagined it being bigger than this. Oh well. So about the DJI Pocket 3 camera, it is a very handy and easy camera to bring along. It's so tiny, and the quality on the video is very good, but and also the gimbal is very good. It gives you a very nice and steady shots, but it's also a little bit slow moving. Like when I was down in the bunker and I wanted to point out the bird's nest I found there, it was moving so slow and it was not easy to find the target on the screen. So I tried to point, but it wouldn't focus on the thing I wanted to show. And compare that to the Action 5 Pro. You can point it and immediately get the shot you want. So it is more practical with the action cameras, and also the fact that it is weatherproof, something this camera is not, and also the gimbal is very fragile, but other than that, it's very, I like it because you can carry it and people won't even notice that you're carrying a camera, because most of the camera is hidden in your hand and only the little gimbal sticks out. So it is nice, and also to get some walking shots, like if you're walking through a city or a museum or anything, you can just keep it by your waist and just point the gimbal straight ahead, and you just walk and film as you're walking. So as you can see, it's very gray and dark here. The clouds are so heavy and there's fog out there on the horizon. You can barely see the lighthouse out there on that little island. It is 7:30 in the evening. I have connected the DJI Mic Mini wirelessly to the camera, so I don't. So that's one of the advantages with both this camera and the DJI Action 5 Pro camera, that you don't need the receiver part of the microphone. You only use the transmitter, and it connected wirelessly directly to the camera, and I think the audio quality is very good. So the wind is quite strong up here, but there's not very. The waves are not so big today. Oh, I think that's down there. That's the base of one of the flak guns. So I said I think they had 3 of the flak guns. So there's one base there, and another one there, and a third one over there. I don't know how the footage will look because it's very dark here now. It looks, the image on the screen doesn't look too good. But I have been positively surprised before by, of the quality coming from this camera, so it might be all right. So that was I think the base of the 3 flak guns, and this must have been the base for one of the very big anti-ship guns, I think. And there's another base for probably the second anti-ship gun further up here. I don't know what this round building was used for. I don't even know if it was part of the German fortification, or if this is something completely different, maybe built later, or maybe it was already here before the war. I don't know. So it might also have been the base for some kind of antennas or something, because there is a concrete construction there which looks like it held some wires or something, probably connected to that thing over there. I don't know. So I think we're coming up to the second anti-ship gun. I might be mistaken. This might have been one of the flak guns. But I'm not sure. But something big must have been mounted here. You can also see the remains of some trenches going down here. So I'm shooting in normal color mode today because I don't want all the hassle with the color grading. Trying to find the most handy, easy to use, just to grab and go setup. And this must be one of the easiest setups, obviously. This little thing that fits in the palm of my hand, I can easily put it in my pocket, even though I'm always worried to break the gimbal. And I also appreciate that I don't need the receiver end of the microphone. So this is very, very practical, and I think I will be continuing to test out this camera again, because it's been just lying around for quite a while, and I haven't been using it so much. But I think this is a very optimal vlogging camera with the gimbal and everything. So and also I think in this type of weather with heavy clouds and very challenging lighting conditions, then this is probably the best solution. So I was just following these running trenches that has been filled in with lots of rubble, and as I crossed the road here, I think there must have been some kind of entrance here that has been completely sealed up, because there's the corner of a bunker here, and another gun platform, and this one is huge. And there's also a mount for something on the roof of this little platform. So I don't know what they had put on here, but just gonna go see if I can go inside, because there's a doorway here. This thing looks very original. Looks like an old telephone system. Another bird's nest. Okay, it looks like something has been sealed off here, because you have this large steel door, and also this, both sides here. This must also have been a door for something, and they have blocked it now. So I don't blame them for having to block off some of the entrances, because some of the bunkers are probably dangerous to walk into because they can collapse. And but it would be fun to be able to explore the entire complex. Because when I examine the layout of the area here, I can see there must be more of those underground tunnels and bunkers. And I think most of these bunkers were connected, so you could move from one to the other under cover. So I just want to check out this one. I think this one was the one I went into in the beginning. Yeah, I've been there before. There's one thing I don't like about this camera, and that's the battery system, because it drains rather quickly. But I do have the extra battery handle, but that adds quite a bit of a bulk to the camera. And if you need more battery, you have to buy more of those battery handles instead of just having smaller batteries that you can just insert into the camera. So that's the one thing I don't like. But of course you can attach an external battery or a power bank. But it's quite a bit of a hassle. You have to carry around the battery bank and an extra cord. So I just want to have a look around and see if there are any more bunkers that I haven't discovered before. So because I could see these stacked rocks here. It looks like something was constructed here as well. Oh. Some kind of training ammunition. There's actually more down here. Okay. So there's the foundation of some kind of building down there. But I don't see any bunker entrances. And there is a metal plate, a very rusted metal plate over here. Some of the bunkers in different areas have been buried because they couldn't secure them good enough, so they just buried everything. And I do have a feeling like there's something buried under this hill. And it must have been connected to that other house or building that used to be down there. So I'm just gonna go down and have a look from the other side. But it's very slippery and very wet here, so knowing my luck, I will probably step into a mud hole or something. Okay, so this must have been something, and it's old because these trees growing out in the middle of the building, they are old, obviously. But I don't know if they are World War II old or older or younger. I don't know. I actually read that the Norwegian Defense Forces, they had built some anti-aircraft or placed some anti-aircraft guns here to protect Stavanger Airport. And the construction had almost finished when the German forces attacked Norway April 9, 1940, and they took the airport very quickly. So if they had been better prepared, maybe the outcome of the war would have been different. I doubt it, but maybe. So there's one more building just a little further down the access road here that I want to explore. And from what I have read on the internet, that's where they used to store all of the ammunition and heavy ordnance. And they kept it in a little in the distance from the fortress itself, because if it went off, it could do a lot of damage. So this is what I'm talking about. So this was an ammunition storage facility, and they brought all the ammunition on trucks and drove it up this road and up to all the fortification on the top of the hill. So it's perfectly hidden in the landscape. And they have this very heavy steel doors. And very, very thick concrete walls. So that was just a quick little walk around the Vigdel fortress. That's it for today. I'm just wanted to test out this camera under these kind of challenging light conditions because I was out yesterday with the Samsung S25 Ultra and I was not too impressed with the footage I captured there, so I just want to compare with the Pocket and see if this is more suitable for this kind of weather. There is also some kind of a wall on the other side of this field, and I don't know if I could have accessed it from up there. But that's a project for another day, I think. So these are some very narrow roads. It's almost too narrow for two cars to pass. So you have to drive slowly around the bends, the curves. So I just stopped at this very nice little vantage point from this hill. You can enjoy the view of the very beautiful Hellestø beach, and I can see there are some people out there paddling. I don't know what you call those, paddleboard maybe. There's a tiny little beach in this bay here. Looks very nice. And then there's a lot of surfers out today, challenging the waves. So I just want to test out the zoom. You can zoom in 2 times. It's not too impressive, but it's better than nothing. Would be kind of cool to own that cottage or that little house on that little rock there. You have easy access to the beach here. So it started raining again, and that's one pretty big drawback with this camera, that it's not water sealed, because we get a lot of rain here, and if you get caught out in the rain, I don't know, even if you put it in your pocket or try to hide it, some water might seep in anyway. So I wish they could make a weather sealed version of this camera. That would be perfect.